Hi everyone, it's Kelly J, and I'm the founder of Joli Visage Skincare and Jolie Day Spa Skin Clinic in Southern California. An esthetician for 24 years, and together with my business partner, we like to share tips and tricks from our day spa and skin clinic to this channel, and in hopes that you can achieve really nice results that are visible at any age in your skin. We love to share everything about what we're doing in our treatment rooms at our skin clinic. So in this video, I wanted to share a way to use our LED panel. No, I'm sorry, LED mask. Excuse me. And so I'm going to show you how I'm going to prep my skin, because we do it a little bit differently because we see the results at the spa, and we really love this trick and tip for your skin care journey. If you're new to this channel, we welcome you. Thank you for stopping on by. And we try to upload once a week. And if you're new and you like this video, please subscribe and hit the button above, and that way you will receive notifications when we upload our videos. So a lot of you that follow us on our channel know that we really love active ingredients. So in this little tutorial, I want to share with you how I'm going to prep my skin to use our LED mask. And a little bit of exciting news about our LED mask is it's under, we're revamping the way our LED mask is made. And so we are adding more of the LED lights, and we're also adding the portion that will treat the neck and come down into the décolleté. So that is very exciting, because I believe so strongly in the power of LED, and there are so many there are so many scientific studies. It's actually a proven science as to how LED creates changes in the skin in every living being. Plants, skin, the body, the environment. LED is really a very amazing source of energy to any living species. So let's get started. And first of all, I want to tell you what I did was I cleansed my skin very, very thoroughly with our Oxygen Revitalizing Cleanser. And as you know, I always give the speech. I really love to see a lot of circulation and motion in the skin when we're cleansing. This is the time, morning and night, where you're doing a deep cleanse and you're really getting the oxygen, the blood flow in the skin to move, creating really nice detoxification in the skin. So I have cleansed, and now I'm going to go in for the first part of the prep of this LED treatment. I'm going to go in with our Luminous Glow Peel Pads. Now these are just absolutely wonderful, and if you know a little bit about ingredients, I'll tell you why it's wonderful. I'm sure you've heard about mandelic acid. Mandelic acid is from almonds, and it's an antioxidant. It's a skin brightener, and it's just so beneficial for the skin. It's really going to work on the pores. It's going to regulate sebum production, whether you have too little sebum production or you have too much oil sebum production. It's going to regulate that in your skin. Now these peel pads, they're just amazing, clinical strength. I consider them to be a cellular peel. So when I say cellular peel, I mean that top layer of the skin that has the dead cells, we're getting a nice exfoliation, a peeling effect in that those dead cells are dissolving. That's a form of a peel. Now the peel pads also have salicylic acid. The salicylic acid is known for desmosis. It dissolves the dead cells in between the dead skin in between the cells. So we have cells, tiny cells all over our skin, and in between those cells, the salicylic gets in there and dissolves that dead skin and debris. Salicylic is a gold standard in treating acne, breakouts, and clearing the pores. And then this also has a third acid, which is mandelic, salicylic, and lactic. I had a little brain fade for the moment there. Now, lactic is a really, really important. I'm going to go ahead and use the rest here on the back of my hands. Now, remember, lactic acid is just amazing for brightening the skin and hydration. As we grow in maturity, aging, as we grow, we want to have lactic acid in our skincare, in our skincare products. In fact, lactic acid is so amazing for the skin as far as delivering hydration. That is why we do so well with a product for the body, and it's called Absolute Smoother Crepey Skin Repair for the body. And we do really well with that cream because it delivers deep hydration into the skin, and that's lactic acid. So here we go. We're done with the Luminous Glow Peel Pads. I've used one. If you really want to be conservative with your budget, cut them in half. There's enough solution in these peel pads that you could treat the skin with half of a pad. And I'm just going to tell you, there's 50 pads in this container, so that would give you 100 if you wanted to cut them in half. Just make sure that you really do treat the back of your hands when you're done. Go down into your décolleté so that you really see a really nice result with this LED mask. Now I'm going to apply 2 more products, and then I'm going to start the LED treatment. Okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply a nice layer of our fruit cocktail serum. Now the fruit cocktail serum is full of AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acids, and alpha hydroxy acids in this combination are wonderful because the base of this formulation is very, very calming, which is very important if we're going to be using it on the skin daily. But the calming extracts really keep the skin from reacting and becoming irritated. Now, the fruit cocktail serum has a combination of acids. Excuse me, there must be someone here. Dogs are alerting me. But it could be a squirrel. It could be a squirrel on this property that I'm at in Tennessee that we're renovating. The squirrels run all over, and then we have a beautiful cattle farm next door. So it could be some cattle next door too. So I apologize for the barking. Back to the serum. Okay, I wanted to tell you that it has berry extracts. It also has peptides for firming, and it has AHA, glycolic acid, and it is wonderful for really really resurfacing the skin, and it's gentle enough you can use it every day. So our fruit cocktail serum is just so beneficial for the skin. Now, I'm going to go in with our latest and greatest, most cutting edge product that we have launched just recently, and I'm going to tell you about the Rapid 7 Dark Spot Corrector. Now, you might have heard these terms floating around. They're just incredible ingredients that are so advanced in technology. And one of them, I'm going to have to read it because I just can't remember all this information, but one of them is the Hexyl Resorcinol. Let me tell you about that ingredient. It's a secret combination of niacinamide and Hexyl Resorcinol. It's a cocktail, and Hexyl Resorcinol acts directly on the active biological melanin pathway to stop melanin production right at the source. And then it's combined with the niacinamide, and the niacinamide sabotages the melanin and skin, intercepting the transfer of any pigmentation. So that's pretty powerful when you think about the fact that the Hexyl Resorcinol acts directly on the active pathway to stop the melanin. So as the melanin becomes active, the Hexyl Resorcinol stops that activity so that it does not come up into the skin, and it is stopped further, even more so, by the niacinamide, because the niacinamide sabotages the melanin. So those two are a combination, and that is called, that's in this product as a combination, in this product as a combination of niacinamide and Hexyl Resorcinol cocktail. That's a cocktail in this product. And then one other very, very important ingredient is the alpha-arbutin. What does alpha-arbutin do? Alpha-arbutin acts as a tyrosinase competitive inhibitor and also shows melanosome maturation, which is the synthesis and storing of melanin or pigment. It's significant because it works on two different mechanisms of pigmentation. So this is also targeting the tyrosinase for a spot treatment, an enzyme inhibitor for cell viability. Boy, that's a mouthful. I'm so sorry I'm not more articulate with all this stuff. When I read it, I totally understand it, but it's a tongue twister for me, and so I hope you understand that. Alpha-arbutin is a potent skin brightening agent without being toxic, like being on hydroquinone, which can be really hard on our organs. So it has alpha-arbutin in it, which is really just an important skin brightening agent, and it's very calming on the skin. Let's see, and so let me tell you how I'm going to use this product. Lastly, I need to tell you it has tranexamic acid, and that's a very, very, very exciting ingredient. It's a topical ingredient, and it fades skin discoloration. So when you take all those ingredients together, there's 4 ingredients that I mentioned there. That's why this is such an effective treatment for pigmentation. Now, some of you know that I've been working on this little spot here, and I tell everybody in my previous videos that this little spot right here is probably from when I was a little girl growing up in the orange groves in Southern California, pretty close to downtown Los Angeles. I was a tomboy, and I built forts. I worked in the horse stalls, building big playhouses. That was important. And I was very, very, very dark. I mean, I would have people stop me and say, "Oh, you have very dark, pretty, olive complected skin." Well, that was prior to, so that was in the 60s. So that was prior to knowing so much about the damage of sun, being in the sun, the sunshine, going to the beach. We were 40 minutes from the beach, I'd say. Having a beautiful dark tan was just what I did. So anyways, let's speed it all the way up to now, almost 61 and a half. And I've been able to I've been able to reverse that damage in the cells. And that requires active ingredients, requires discipline in my routine, and a lot of research for the products that we offer in our brand, which is Joli Visage Skincare. Let's just say that if it doesn't have activity, let's say activity with calming ingredients, because we don't want the skin to become overly sensitized. If we don't have active ingredients in our products, it's not on our website, because there are a couple of different ways that estheticians think about skincare. There's many different ways. Some want organic. They want to just have, a very pure, vegan type product on their skin and on their client's skin. But we weren't coming from that. Suzanne and I, when we founded our company, we weren't coming from that aspect. We were coming from the aspect or the view that we wanted we wanted to carry and have formulations made for our company that would actually visibly change the skin. And I think we've achieved that, and that's our motto. If we are about creating changes outside of the spa skin clinic, and products, with products that are delivered to our customers. And in the treatment room, where we do have some pretty amazing treatments at the spa. But let me get back to Rapid 7. Now, this has been, and I don't think you can see it, but this has probably lightened up to 50%. It's only been my 6th day on the product. So I'm just going to click about one tiny, maybe 2 little pumps, and I'm going to work with this serum, and I'm going to work in a couple of areas. One is right around my forehead here, around my hairline. I believe it's, just wearing my hair up so much in the summer, because my hair is pretty thick, that I have a little bit of pigmentation around my my hairline. But I'm going to go back in, one more little pump, and I'm really going to massage the Rapid 7 Dark Spot Corrector. Now, the tranexamic acid, which is the skin brightening agent, alpha-arbutin, and the niacinamide and resorcinol is really going to work on that pigmentation. I've massaged it in. Now, I believe that this is a perfect way to use my LED mask. But I'm not done there. I've been doing so well with this combination of the Beyond Bright Under Eye treatment, and then layering the exceptional Ultra Firming Eye over that. I think that I'm just going to go ahead and go in. I didn't plan on doing this, but I'm going to go ahead and do a pump of each. This is the Beyond Bright Eye, and it's for fine lines and for anti-puff. And then I'm going to go in with the exceptional Ultra Firming Eye, and this one is for peptides that strengthen the skin underneath the under eye. Now I'm just working that on the back of my hand. I'm just making a little cocktail, mixing it on my hand, and I'm just going to gently start massaging this around the orbital bone of my of my upper lid. What I'm seeing now with the combination of the two of these products, because we just had one reformulated, and that's the Ultra Firming Exceptional Eye. I'm working these two together, and it takes one tiny little tiny pump, like I would say the size of a half of a green pea. Because if you do a half of a green pea of both of those products, mix it in the back of your hand, and then just really start massaging it into the under eye area, getting that blood flow. Remember, we have tiny little capillaries that are capillary vessels under the skin in the under eye area, and we want these ingredients to tighten that capillary wall so that the reddish blue veins aren't so as permeable. Is that correct? Permeable. So that the skin is more taut and those blood vessels are held, there's a stronger wall between the blood vessels and the surface of the skin. That skin becomes stronger. Not only that, but I'm just seeing such an increase of brightening under the eye. I'm really pleased about that. Don't forget to work right in the inside here where we get that discoloration, right in the corner inside of our eye. And then working the 11s, not 11s, the crow's feet. These are the 11s. I'll go in and work those two with the eye cream. Okay, and then right here, working those crow's feet. So now I feel like my skin is completely ready and prepped for LED. Now let me explain a little bit about the changes in our LED mask. It's really exciting, as technology and manufacturers progress in devices, in manufacturing devices. This is an FDA approved manufacturer. They just continually upgrade, kind of like an Apple iPhone or any device. So the new one that's coming, it's in production. The new one will be white. We'll have our logo on it, but it'll be white, but it will also have the silicone piece that comfortably fits down all along the neck, enough that there'll be a reflection of the LED light that hits the décolleté, the chest. Now, what we see, and most estheticians out there will say, clean face only. We don't see that. We see that when we do our treatments at the skin clinic and the skin has been treated, and at the end sometimes the skin has a light gentle chemical on it, and we'll put our clients under the LED panel. Well, we just have a really nice, not nice, but a really great thought on that process, which is, let's let the LED work to allowing the LED to help absorb those active ingredients into the skin. So basically, I'm going to speed this up, but I'm going to tell you what I would do. I would put my LED on, and the new one will have, like I said, the really nice neck piece that's very comfortable. And you want me to tell you the truth about this LED treatment? At the end of the day, when I relax, I'll put this on, and I'll watch a really nice program with my husband, just some downtime. Our day is done. We've worked really hard. We've gotten up early. And I will just sit there and enjoy TV, and I will forget that I have this on. And you know what? There is no downside to having this LED on. This LED treatment, there is no downside. It's only an upside of using it. Now, the minute you take it off, what you're going to see is a homogenized, smooth glow to the skin. I mean, it's just beautiful. The results are beautiful. I always say that you could spend thousands of dollars, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 going to get treatments at the dermatologist. But this treatment right here is so effective, and if you were to do this very same routine, of course, if you watch my videos, you'll see that I change it up a lot. So like the next treatment, I'll be doing collagen serum with vitamin C. I mean, it's just a constant change up because, well, back to my point. This LED panel mask will deliver such great results, and you can use it in so many different ways. Like I say, changing the serum, changing the way you use the mask, not using serum, using different serums, but in the convenience of your own home. My point would be is that you could spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 going to a dermatologist, but this mask really delivers beautiful results. Now, I am going to finish my skin treatment. Let's just pretend that I had used the LED mask for 20 minutes. I've taken it off, and I'm going to leave my skin just as it is. And then I have several options here, and this is several ways I could occlude this treatment because I'm getting ready to go to bed, right? So I could occlude it by putting, let me grab it, one moment. I could occlude it by putting GD11, which is our stem cell serum, umbilical cord stem cells that heal, tighten, talk about renewing the skin. This would be a great way. This would even be a great way to use the LED mask. It's just the stem cell, which I do sometimes. But let's just say that I wanted to put some stem cell on, and then I just want to finish my treatment for the night. I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to put a layer of our reviving collagen, our reviving matrixyl deep wrinkle cream. That's the latest wonderful cream that we had to sign a contract with Sederma, the global recognized brand that manufactures Matrixyl 3000. I am telling you, our new reviving deep wrinkle matrixyl cream is just creating so many more changes in my skin. It's just a game changer. The ingredients are exceptional. It's 3% matrixyl, which is matrixyl is a peptide that addresses fine lines and wrinkles, and just really helps with firming. So this is a wonderful basic treatment that you can do in the privacy of your own home. You can do it every night of the week. You can do it 3 nights of the week. And then if you get tired of every night commitment or 5 times a week, just hang in there 2 to 3 months and then go on maintenance, where you could just pick up your mask and you could do this 2 times a week. For someone like me who is a skincare junkie, a skincare guru is what they call me at the spa, this is my form of relaxation. And if you think about that, it's a way that in the evening I relax with my husband and I unwind, and I spend just at least 45 minutes to an hour just working on my skin and massaging product in, and just really getting in there and getting product to absorb. And that for me is a way that I release a lot of stress, and for me that's wonderful. My husband says I would win in the Guinness Book of, what is the Guinness Book of Records, whatever that is book. The person that works on their skin I would be in the top 10 in the world, because I do love it and I'm passionate about it. And not to say that I'm not going to say that you have to be that way. Sometimes you can use 1 or 2, 3 products, put them on. If you're that type of person that wants to get up and go and you don't want to do this foo-foo work on your skin, products are going to work on you. But I highly recommend a really good serum, a couple of really good serums, and a good moisturizer, and an LED. I promise you it'll change your skin. It'll be more bright and firm, and it'll be the best version of you at any age. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It's always fantastic to have healthy skin. I'm not too worried about the wrinkles. I just want that healthy skin underneath. I want to have collagen production, and I want to have firmness, and I want to have a vibrancy about my skin. And anybody can do that at any age. So I encourage you to invest in your skin. And I hope this tutorial was informative. I know I get tongue twisted on some of these words that are from the lab. I'm not really good at that retention. I just know what they do. I know exactly what they do, but the pronunciation, sometimes I get tongue twisted. So I appreciate your patience with me. I'm doing my best to bring you tutorials that will really create change. And so if you like this video, again, I just ask you to give me the thumbs up and subscribe. And until I see you again, I hope that you take care of yourself and be good to yourself. Thanks. Bye.